In court today, we heard two of our main arguments, the First Amendment argument in the VOA journalist case, and also about executive branch overreach. There's been a lot of support for this case, and that was seen today in the number of people who were there in the courtroom. So many people wanted to attend that they had an overflow room set up just so that people could attend and hear what the judge has to say in this case. Now, I think one of the most compelling parts for me was when the judge said, in an unusual moment, that the point of VOA, Judge Lambeuf said, is we had the nerve to tell the truth. And his comments met with a round of applause in the courtroom, highly unusual, but I think really stands out to the dedication and professionalism of the journalists at VOA who are fighting for their rights to go back to the newsroom.
That was unusual. I've been covering courts for decades, and I've never seen anything like that. In fact, it actually brought tears to my eyes to hear that from the judge, and to hear the validation from everybody who attended. It was about 85 people in the courtroom, and then the 15 lawyers and the officials of the court. It was a very interesting argument that the government kept making over and over again, trying to convince the judge that there was really no reason for him to act, because as they were putting it, the voice of America is not dead. The president has not killed it off. It's just on pause. They kept saying that over and over again. The reality is that we've been off the air for more than a month. No one's allowed to go into the building. There's no new programming. The voice of America is silent. And that government argument, for those who remember, it reminded me of the Monty Python Dead Parrot sketch, which, if you don't know, look it up.
Yeah, they should definitely look into that and keep following us for more updates. We expect a decision tomorrow from the judge. He is aware that the temporary restraining order is due to end tomorrow, which imperils a lot of journalists and imperils our ability to be able to pick up where we left off on March 15th when we were blocked from our newsrooms.
It is so encouraging to have the support of all of our colleagues and other people in the media and from across the country. I've heard from people and around the world. The interest in this case is really intense, and hopefully we'll have some positive outcomes very soon.
And I think also the importance of VOA that we saw with one of the late disclosures made to the case from State Departments, from the State Department, the cables.
Yeah, testimony coming in from embassies, U.S. embassies around the world. These are actual diplomats sending cables back to the State Department here in Washington, saying how valuable the voice of America has been in countering disinformation and misinformation, and telling the State Department that without the voice of America, this void is going to be filled by the voices from Beijing and from Moscow.